morning. This is news headlines live from Wisdom Media Television. I am Karima Fatai. Here are the news headlines. It is likely APC. Bala Mohammed reveals who to blame for PDP crisis. Davido would someday become governor of Osun State. Bros. Here are the news in details. Chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Governor Forum, Bala Mohammed, has identified entity likely to be blamed for the crisis in the party. Mohammed, who is the governor of Bauchi State, said the All Progressive Congress (APC) is likely to be blamed for the crisis in the PDP. He disclosed this while addressing journalists after a meeting of the Forum and other stakeholders with the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Nyesom Wike, in attendance last night. According to Mohammed, we wouldn't want to blame the APC for causing a crisis in the PDP, but they are likely to be the ones. We are not saying they are the ones though. The critical PDP stakeholder meeting was held at the Bauchi State Government Lodge in Abuja. In attendance were governors, former governors, and members of the National Working Committee. The aim of the crucial meeting was to address issues affecting the party. The governors of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, Plateau State Governor Caleb Mafong, Oyo State Seyi Makinde, and Adamawa State Amadou Fintiri, Enugu State Governor Peter Umbo, and Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal were in attendance. Also in attendance were former President of the Senate Bukola Saraki, a former Niger State Governor Babangida Mauzu, a former Bauchi State Governor Amadou Mauzu, a former State Sokoto Governor Aminu Wanziri Timbawal, a former Jigawa State Governor Sule Laminu, and former Governor of Akwa Ibom, Ubom Emmanuel were also there. PDP has been involved in leadership crisis in the build-up to the 2023 presidential election. The crisis started when the party's leadership zoned its presidential ticket and national chairmanship to the north. Former Bayelsa State East Senator Bros has predicted that Afrobeat star David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, will one day become the governor of Osun State. Speaking in a recent episode of his Common Sense series, Bros stated that Davido will succeed if he ventured into politics, giving the Adeleke's family political pedigree. He said, David Adeleke, the global phenomenon better known as Davido, is undeniable an international artist and a true Nigerian superstar. He stands as one of Nigeria's most valuable cultural exports. However, beneath the surface of this music icon lies a side that many may not be aware of. He is, by his own admission, a political animal with deeply held view and clear-cut political ideology. The revelation, which comes to light through a personal discussion perhaps, shouldn't be entirely surprising when you consider the DNA of the Adeleke family. His uncle, Senator Ademola Adeleke, is the governor of Osun State. Furthermore, his uncle, Isiaka Adeleke, also served as the former governor of Osun State during Ibrahim Babangida's military administration. Considering all of this, the thought of Davido himself could one day aspire to become the governor of Osun State seems more like a political tragedy, especially if his political inclinations are nurtured and strategically channeled. Here in Nigeria, there is a growing sentiment and more entertainers should consider seeking political positions. The ability to connect with the different demographic and inject fresh perspective are dynamic into the political landscape. Davido, if you run for politics, I predict you will win. Before the news comes to an end, here are the news headlines once again. It is likely APC. Bala Mohammed revealed who to blame for PDP crisis. Davido could someday become governor of Osun State. Bros. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Karima Fatai. Do have a lovely day.